Hey guys, it's Mike. Hey, have you ever felt like your fingers are literally tripping over each other? And maybe you have a song that you like to play or a lick that you like to play during a song, and every time it comes to that point you're going to play it, you're kind of rolling the dice. And maybe you get it, maybe you don't, you know. But from my experience, I have had a lot of disappointments, a lot of embarrassing moments when I was supposed to play this lick and supposed to nail it, and because I didn't really have it down, I made some serious mistakes. So it was pretty embarrassing. But anyway, time moves on and time heals, right? So, but we also learn from these mistakes, hopefully. And what I've learned over time is my fingers really, for the first 25 years of my playing, I really didn't have good control of my fingers. And this is what I want to pass along to you today. The very first thing that we really want to do is get control of our fingers when we're learning a song, learning whatever we're learning, okay? Think about a baby when they learn to walk. The first thing they do to walk is they have to get those legs moving right, left. They have to learn to alternate their legs. When they don't have a good grip on that, they fall, right? And they start off slowly. They start off walking. If they try to run, well, you know what happens, right? So same thing kind of was happening with me. I wanted to really run before I really had a good grip on walking with my bass, okay? And what I mean by walking is not necessarily walking bass lines. I mean walking in the sense of left, right with our feet, but 1, 2 with our fingers, okay? So here's an exercise I just want you to work on to get your fingers under control. Because most of my students, when I show them, especially my beginner students, when I have them play something for me, a lot of times I will see their fingers having no rhyme or reason to what they're doing with their plucking fingers. Sometimes they're just using 1, sometimes they're using 1, then maybe 3. It doesn't, you know, and that's normal. That's how I was as well. So I want to give you this little exercise here, and it really has to do with just playing a scale or a lick, anything you want, any kind of an exercise that is simple enough for you to alternate your fingers, okay? So let's right now take the minor pentatonic scale, okay? And we're going to play A, C, D, E, G, A. That's the scale, okay? And then to come down is A, G, E, D, C, A. All right? Starting on the 5th fret of the E string, and then we're ending up on the 7th fret of the D string, of the 2nd string, okay? So what I want you to do is to start this off playing each note twice and alternating your fingers. So it'll be like this. And then, so we got index, middle, index, middle. Then we go down, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, index, middle, okay? Some of you refer to these as fingers 1 and 2, some the pointer in the middle, but you know we could just call it 1 and 2 to be safe. So once again, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I can't stress it enough to be as slow as you need to be to get this perfect. Okay, tempo will come, speed will come, but you have to learn first to do it well slowly. Okay. To do it well quickly, you got to first learn how to do it well slowly. So let's try this again. A, C, D, E, G, A. And we're alternating 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, you could also change your lead finger. So I was starting off with my 1 finger. Now I'm going to start with the 2 finger. 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. And by the way, that feels awkward. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay? Now, where it gets tricky is alternating for each note. We're going to do that next. All right. We're going to do that next. So here we go. Starting on A, we're going to start off with the 1 finger. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then right back down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay? So we'll do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Eventually, you'll work that up to get faster. And you want to make sure, I mean, pay attention. If you have to look at these fingers, look both ways, just like, you just really have to pay attention to what's going on. Look both ways, look at both hands. And if you got to stop and think, and that'll happen, you got to stop and think, which finger did I use last? Try your hardest to make this as perfect as you possibly can, okay? And trust me, it's so easy to drift from this. In fact, it's hard for me to talk on the video and maintain the same fingering because the more you concentrate on it, sometimes the more confused you can get. So, all right. So that's it. So you can work on that. You can also, any scale that you like to work on, you can also do this with arpeggios. If I just want to do a major part arpeggio, 1, 3, 5. If I want to go 1, 3, 5, 7, that would be A, C sharp, E, G. All right, then E, C sharp, A. I can do it like that. And you can just make sure, as long as your fingers are alternating on each note, then you're getting it down. Take your time, get more complicated, get faster, but work your way toward a goal, okay? So I hope that's helpful, but work these fingers because you want your fingers to work with the precision of a ballerina dancer, all right? So keep that in mind, without the tutu, of course. But all right, so this is Mike Brandenstein of the Worship Bass Workshop, and I'll see you next time.